Welcome into Trashy Football. I'm your host, Trashy, and I'm joined, as always, by the beautiful marsupial to my left, Possum. We're back, baby! We are indeed back, guys. We've got an amazing guest today, former Titans head coach Vrabs here. We've got a lot we want to talk to him about. But first, we got to catch you guys up on why we've been gone for so long. So,
about blowed away.
Here in central Georgia is where me and Possum are located, and we got hit by Hurricane Helene and
oh my God,
lost power for over a week in the little small town that we live in here. So
no freaking AC.
We're finally now just getting back to normal.
Finally.
We missed Monday Night Football. Oh God, yeah, we tried to watch it on one of the pirate ships, and that ship got sank apparently during the hurricane, I guess.
Blown to smithereens.
It was Wednesday before we were able to get internet to be able to watch some real
boring,
mediocre,
felt like beating up a
great,
kid brother,
but somehow breaking the cursed 30-point football game.
Yeah, we did break the curse though, and that's because of Mason freaking Rudolph.
Yeah, I think I might credit this victory more to Brian Callahan, Tajay Spears, Tony Pollard,
and
that defense.
Yeah, meatloaf, baby.
Mason did a great job stepping in there. I think Mason Rudolph did exactly what
he didn't Carson
Wentz
of
Mason Rudolph. He's a very high-end
hand the ball off,
near
throw a pass to your player,
almost not quite starter level quarterback,
better than Levis.
They were able to play a very safe game against a very
my opinion,
out of sorts Miami team.
Yeah, Miami's
and it
bad.
Never felt close at all, and it was a very boring game.
I still felt like we could have lost though.
Scoring quickly at the end with some very fluky special teams turnovers.
Yeah, what was that?
So, but I see you're wearing your number 11 jersey there,
yeah,
Possum.
Baby.
I've got a slight feeling that that's not your AJ Brown jersey anymore.
Nah, baby, take a look at it. This is my Mason Rudolph jersey, man.
That's what I expected.
That looked like a different offense out there. Now, I'm not saying Mason was great or nothing, but also Mason ain't been getting no reps with the starting offense either, you know.
Well, that's true.
So, I mean, he just didn't Carson Wentz it away.
Yeah.
Just my opinion, you know.
Yeah. No, it's certainly valid, and I think a lot of fans certainly feel that way. I'm of the opinion that they should continue to give Will Levis time. I do think that there's a difference between throwing a not great pick like he did in this game and as we say, Carson Wentzing, you know. But now that he's got the reputation for bad turnovers,
yeah,
every one of them's going to be critically examined, you know.
Yeah, because he does it a lot.
The pick that he threw, while it's a bad pick, that's something that happens in the course of a normal game. The Carson Wentzing is when you're getting sacked and you just toss it up in the air for no reason. I feel like those have to be viewed a little bit differently. But guys, let's not waste any more time. We just wanted to let you know where we had been and what had been going on, but let's do something a little different here. Let's get former Titans head coach Vrabs.
Yeah, Vrabs, baby.
Mike, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy.
Hey, Trashy Possum, how's it going, boys? Glad you boys made it through the hurricane all right.
Barely.
Though I got to say, I was a little hurt you guys had J-Rob on here for the first episode.
Oh, sorry about
Ooh, that dweeb.
Mike, you know we had to save the big guns for going up against the Colts.
That's true.
Yeah, you boys ought to get little ratings boost off this. I put Taylor on the map with the bus and with the boys show.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, if you'd cut your ding dong off like you'd promised on there, we might have a Super Bowl by now, Mike.
Yes, I didn't promise anything. But here's what I do have to say about you guys having J. Rob on your first episode. That dork said he was in his office watching film. He is clearly in a Staples.
Is that true?
Typical J-Rob bullshit.
Go back and look at it. He's in the office section, maybe. Anyways.
Mike, we gotta ask you here. So, a lot of fans like Possum here would like to see Mason Rudolph be handed the keys to this offense going forward. I myself am hoping for Will Levis to continue to get a chance. Brian Callahan has stated that he is going with Will Levis 100% if Levis is healthy. Wednesday practice, Levis was out there and was a full go. Do you think that's the right decision to continue forward with Will Levis?
Yeah, I think it's the right decision. Will's got to do better at protecting the football and protecting himself and not making boneheaded decisions. But he's still not played a full season. Everybody wants to move on quick from guys, but you look, and guys like Goff and Baker, Fields, Darnold are having success after the team that drafted them had moved on.
Yeah, but what about when you benched Marcus and then Tannehill almost took us to the Super Bowl, Mike? What about that?
Yeah, it was a different situation with Marcus. Marcus had played a full season of football as the starter. And when Ryan came in, he showed a reason to keep him in. Will, last year went in because of injury, and he showed a reason to keep him in.
Very big news this week in the NFL. The Jets have released head coach Robert Saleh. You thinking about any head coaching positions next year, buddy? How's New York sound?
I'm focused on next week. Way too early. But would be some familiar faces. Me and Aaron are buddies.
Hey, Vrabs, have you ever done ayahuasca with Aaron? I'm just wondering.
Well, it's a story. I went to a ceremony with him. Sat in the little circle. Sweat rolling off my sack, hotter than Satan's snatch. And they passed around this big bowl of brown liquid. I didn't know what it was. So I had my dip in, and I think, oh, great, it's the spit cup. Spit my chaw right in it. Passed it on. Nobody sees it but Aaron. Everybody drank it, though. Even Aaron. I think he was too ashamed of me to not drink it.
Oh,
That's
sweet Jesus.
awful.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard, Mike.
Really?
But, New York, Aaron's there. Todd Downing's there. Hopefully taking Ubers home. They may need another defensive-minded coach to come in and lead the locker room, a leader of men maybe. I don't know. We'll see who calls this off season.
Well, Mike, one more question before we let you go. We've been talking about quarterbacks here, and it seems like Cleveland has a little bit of a situation on their hand. What's your thoughts on Deshaun Watson and the current Cleveland quarterback situation?
Hey guys, we got to play better as a team. I need to coach better. Watson could play a little better, but no comment.
Mike, is Watson in the bar with you? Blink twice if you're in danger right now.
Son of a bitch, I knew I should have went to Chili's.
Oh my God, that's right.
Hang out at the Bees, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, who's these dudes, man?
Don't tell him,
Yeah.
Vrabs.
Animals?
No.
Shit, boys. I better get out of here before I end up on the wrong side of an Urban Meyer type situation.
Understand,
Run.
Mike. You gotta go, bud.
Run, Mike. We'll send backup, baby.
Wait, a big thank you to Mike for coming on here today, guys. That's all the time that we have. We'll see you next week. Hasta la vista, baby.